Well, hello family, welcome back to KatochXcrypto and welcome to the new episode of crypto trading. In this video, we need to analyze market and see where it's heading. You can see everything is red here because the big beautiful bill has been passed in the US that led to a negative sentiments among the public. As per Ray Dalio, the great economist, you can see that he has written a precise post why the market is reacting negatively. Now that the budget bill has passed Congress, we can see what the projection looks like for deficits, government debt, and debt service expenses. In brief, the bill is expected to lead to spending of about 7 trillion a year with inflows of about 5 trillion a year. So the debt, which is now about 6 times of the money taken in, 100% of GDP and about 230k per American family will rise. That means the US will fall more under debt crisis, and that is not a good news for those invested in crypto. That is why market reacted and everything went sideways. But where is market heading? Are we actually bearish? Is the Bitcoin going below 90k, or in the worst case scenario, can it hit again 70k, which is like the next possible support zone, the farthest one if everything goes bad? I think that is very much possible because of the bad news looming around. The Bitcoin is failing to cross previous all-time high. It is stagnating and still breathing, still trying hard, but bears are not in control at the moment. So I believe by next week we will be clear that Bitcoin can actually go down below 100k. When that happens, be ready for the great setups that are coming in that can cash you money for shorting the market. Of course, nothing here is financial advice, but again, I guarantee you there are some setups in which people are making money in my Telegram group. You can join it and see it yourself how the results are, and of course they have made a good amount of profit in the recent trade. So let's talk about the upcoming setups in this video. So first of all, of course, Bitcoin is stagnating. We can't say I usually don't trade Bitcoin because of very high volatility and my stop loss are quite tight, but just look at the chart of daily here. It is pulling back to value which is close to 106k, and if it crash in the next few days, expect it to go down below 100k and hit around $95,000 once again. So the setup that number one in my list is virtual token. So virtual token looking very bearish at the moment. Look at the 4-hour chart and you can see the token is failing to actually scale you high, and you can expect it like this one is a phase line. It has failed to scale further and now crashing down because of news, and I believe it will resume its bear run and can go down further to the level of $1.2 from the current price of $1.5. That can be a great setup for you in the coming week because the market is not looking bullish, plus everything indicates toward bearishness. The candles, the 50 MA, the 20 MA chart, all acting as big resistances. You can see here the phase line, which is right over here on the 4-hour chart, indicates still the market is overall bearish, and overall trend of virtual token is totally bearish, with the weekly making another lower high, lower low in the making. So expect it to go around $1.2 conservatively, and of course it will be the next target will be reaching the all-time low near this 50 MA. So guess the target will be $1.2. So this is virtual. Second setup I would like to highlight is a peanut, which is acting like very weird for recently, but all the momentum points towards it being crushed in the current market crash, which I believe is another great setup. This setup can lead you peanut going below $0.21 from the current price of 0.22 or maybe higher. So target on the weekly chart, or maybe you can target on the 4-hour chart as per your likings, but I believe there's a very high possibility of peanut going down below 21 cents, and you can take this as a target zone 21 cents and make your point. The third one is Launchcoin, which is actually totally crushed. The thing is, it will go down, but I won't be investing in it because it is already crushed to all-time low. So clearly there won't be much that you can do right now. Wait for it to pull back further. When it will pull back further, let's say to this level, let me show it right over here, to this level, to this path, maybe to 11 cents or 12 cents, or maybe back to 12 cents, it can actually go down further. If that happens, this will be a good trade. So that is the call that you can take. But overall, this is a good setup, but again, it is already reaching its nearly all-time low, so I won't be trading it. So these are the three setups. Apart from it, we have Solana, which is again crashing. Again, the same setup is here. It is in a bear trend right now, and I believe the worst case scenario will be it touching $100. But right now, if you want to be conservative, expect it to go below $140 at the moment and touch around $130. That's the best I can do because it is sounding very bearish to me. Of course, all the indicators has been taken into account. The Solana is failing to scale new high recently. It tried to break out on the daily, then again stuck at around $157, and now again failing to cross this resistance and will go down further. Virtual is one, Peanut is one, and of course you have Solana is one. BNB is another great setup, one of my favorite currencies. I always make money with this token, and I strongly believe it is going to crash further if the market news or sentiments remain the same. There are triple top that has been formed in the BNB chain, and it is just crashing down. There's a lot of opportunity in this chain because it can actually fall to as low as below $600. You can zoom out and look at weekly chart, which is actually making almost your head and shoulder pattern. Just look at here, which is kind of bearish in itself. When that will complete, and if everything looks bearish, it can easily go down below this level of $500 and again go back to $400 also. That is pretty much possible for BNB chain in the coming weeks. So again, keep your watch list ready, select the token which you believe can really make you money, and of course have an edge in the market. I will keep on sharing the videos and of course my setups on my Telegram, on Twitter, on YouTube, so that you can come to know about that. So these are the setups, guys. These are the, I think, excellent setups: Virtual, Peanut, Launchcoin, BNB, Solana, and of course another one is FET. FET looks totally bearish to me, which is Fetch, the AI token, and of course by the look of its weekly, you can clearly see it is about to go down further. You can see, you can draw the line here and just get an idea where it is heading. So clearly I believe with this candle it is heading towards 60 cents from around 70 cents at the moment. Again, a good amount of money that can be made through it. Of course, these setups are forming. These are not final numbers. Market can change anytime, but if it remains bearish, I believe these are the particular tokens that you should target. Again, Peanut is on the top of the list, then Virtual token, then Solana, then BNB, and Launchcoin and FET. Apart from it, the token that you can look at is Pengu, which has already scaled all-time high. The thing is, I won't recommend it to trade it at the moment because it is in bullish momentum despite the market being bearish. And the token that is in bullish momentum, it can either fall hard or it can go opposite in the direction of the market. So again, you can keep it on your watch list because if Pengu crashed, it will go directly to 10 cents. Sorry, not 10 cents, 1 cent from 0.015 or to 0.10. So this is a good opportunity for you to cash in. So, but be careful. This can change direction anytime. So these are setups I would like to highlight. With that, I complete my video. Of course, Ethereum is another one that you can take a look at, which is stuck between this frame, like this frame. Let me just draw it. It is stuck between these lines for a very, very long time. And if it crashes, it can actually go down to the level of nearly, $1,800 or below. So clearly great setups in the making. The market is bearish and there's a lot of money that can be made. So with that, I complete my video. Let's meet tomorrow in the new video, new content, and of course join my Telegram for updates, and we'll update you on new setups and upcoming setups. Thank you.